Hi everyone, it's Sunday, and just to share this with you, majority of this fruit is from my yard, from my tree, including the walnut here. It's organic walnut from our walnut orchard in the front, near the front gate. So this video is gonna be a little longer, so bear with me. I know a lot of you don't have the patience to watch long video, but if you want to hear what I have to say, you're gonna have to sit through my video. So, I'm going to do a review on a lot of my fruit from my trees. So the only thing that is not from my tree is the mango from Richard. I did not finish doing a review on it. I did partial review on my previous video, and I was waiting for the mango to be ripened. So during that time, we had guests staying with us, and then we have multiple dinner parties. So it's sitting in the refrigerator all this time. So now I'm stuck inside the house because it's raining outside. So I thought I'd better do the review before it's going bad. So I finally cut the other manila. I did the review on the manila last time, but the sweetheart was not ripened yet. So I couldn't do the review. So I just tested the sweetheart. Richard, he gave me 2 sweetheart. I cut the greener sweetheart. You can see the skin here is green, but it's totally ripe. So just to share this with you, and here's the seed. I'll start this because there's so much to cover here. So the sweetheart is really good. After tasting the sweetheart mango, I had sweetheart before, but when you're buying stuff at the supermarket or Asian market, they just, they don't label the name. They either put Thai or mango, period. So I had sweetheart before in the past because I recognized the flavor, I just didn't know the name. So just to share this with everyone. I had the manila before, and manila tastes like syrup. And mango mixed together. It's very sweet. I know a lot of YouTubers recommend juicing it. I would not recommend juicing it. You could peel the skin off, like what I did here with the knife, and then cut it this way. So it'll cut off all the fiber, and it's totally edible. It's so good. I would recommend, growing a manila. And this is a romette that Richard gave me. It was meant to be eaten green or ripe, but it's crunchy green, sweet and sour both. And so I finally, peel off the skin and test it. It's really good. I would definitely grow this variety if I could in Paso Robles. So there's a limit on what I could grow in Paso Robles on mango. I'm experimenting. So I'm pushing the boundary, the limit on what I could grow here that would survive. So far, I'm successful at the avocado when all the nurseries say you cannot grow avocado in Paso Robles, and I have proved them wrong, and I have hard proof. My mature tree, it survived the snow, it survived every year of frost in Paso. We get more frost here than downtown Paso, just for your information. And we get snow. Downtown does not get snow. So we had all my trees survived 3 solid days of snow on my avocado. And not one single tree died. It did not even die, it did not even burn. Just for your info, I have proof. And all my citrus survived. So just going back to Rich's Mango to finish review, it's really good. Romet is great for eating crunchy green. If you like it, crunchy green. I love crunchy, sweet, crunchy mango. I don't like sour mango. I prefer sweet, but if it's sweet with some sourness to it and with crunch to it, that's my favorite. So I can't wait. I hope next year my Mukansi, that's one of my favorite variety, green variety. You could eat it ripe, but I like it green. And it's sweet when it's green. A little bit of sourness to it, but mostly, and it's crunchy. So just to share this with everyone. Sweet tart is really good. And going to the next one is my own mango, Siamese mango. Look at the color, the coral. It's supposed to be coral yellow, and this is what it looked like after I peel it. It's not totally ripe. I cut the greens, I peeled the green side. You can see the color. So this variety, there's not much information online except for the nursery where I purchased the tree from. It said when it's ripe, it's very sweet, no fiber, and they're correct on that. Siamese mango is meant to be eating ripe, not green. Green would be very sour. So this is not fully ripe yet. So it still have more sourness to it than sweet. Just to share this. And here's the seed. It's very thin. So, and here's the other side of it's not totally, it's still green in color. You could see it compared to this side. This side gotten more exposed to the sun. So just to share with everyone on the Siamese mango. And then the rest of the fruit is from my tree, including the nuts, organic walnut. And we have 40 acres of organic walnut, and it's growing near our front gate. So just to share this, hang on here. And on this plate is white sapote. If you're new to growing white sapote, I don't know the name of the variety that I have because my worker, they removed the label, so I have no idea what the name is. But when it's ripe, it's ripe green. So this one somehow got sunburned here and got a little bug eating it. So just to share this, and this is the time of year that is mature, majority of them. And some of them it have flower right now. So I have different stages of white sapote on YouTube. Some say once the tree is mature, it could produce fruit, provide fruit year round for you. So I'm not surprised because I did have, this is this past summer was the first year I had some ripe in the summer, in the spring, and in the winter. So I think it's because my tree got more mature. So pay attention to your white sapote. It will respond to a different climate. Northern California will be mature differently, different month than Central Coast or Southern California or even Florida. So just to share this, and this is not a tomato. This is a persimmon. This is giant FUZU. It's a FUZU persimmon. So you can see, and it's growing. All this fruit here is from my tree. All my trees throughout the yard. I know I don't show it, every single fruit tree because I'll be busy every day just to shoot video. I won't get anything done. So just to share this with you, since I have a whole, all this fruit right now, and this is very normal in the fall and in the summer. Then I get all different type of stone fruit. cherry, peaches, and nectarine. But right now, I'm just gonna review and share info that I learned from, from PASO Roble, because whatever I have here, it will be matured differently for the Bay Area or Northern California, and it will mature differently in Southern California or San Diego area. So going back to this plate, this is FUZU Persimmon, giant FUZU, and I'll show you the difference between the giant and the giant FUZU. You can see it flipping this size up. So, and look at it, look like a tomato, but it's not a tomato. It's a giant FUZU. So, so here's the difference between all three of this are FUZU. This is the regular standard FUZU. This is the giant FUZU. So you eat the same way, it have the same flavor. I cannot tell the difference. You could eat it crunchy like an apple or, an apple or pear, green pear. But it's very sweet. Or you could let it ripe, and I'll show you the color when it's ripe. Look at this color here. So it's almost red like a tomato red. So from an orange color, and when it's soft, you can eat it really soft. So it's so juicy. So this is the same variety. Look at the color. So when it's this orange color, then it's crunchy, but this is very soft. So just to share this, and the same with this variety, this little guy here, this little fruit here. If you let it ripe, it will be super soft. So just to share this with everyone. So you could have, grow your choice. The difference between this two is the standard FUZU. It does not have alternate bearing from all my tree. It produces heavy every single year. The giant does have alternate bearing. It produces a lot in one year, the next year very little. So you have to be aware of that. The flavor is the same. So if you want something consistently, then grow the little one, the little FUZU, the standard FUZU. The giant FUZU have alternate bearing. And going back to this plate, because I'm not finished yet, this is Asian pear, the Chinese Asian pear. It's also from my tree. I finally picked off, and I have two full boxes in front of my front door, sitting there. It's cool outside. It's almost like a refrigerator out there. So I'm running out of my refrigerator space. So just to share this with the audience. So, and this is, oh my God, it's better, to me even better than the regular American pear. It's so sweet. It's almost like syrup, sugar-like, but it have the pear texture. And I'm so glad I planted the tree. And so I think we're done with this plate. Any question on white sapote, you could write down below, or the Asian pear. I also have the Japanese pear also, and they're a lot bigger, and the skin is more brown color. I forgot the name, but I have so many different variety of pear that is not show on all my video. Show in my video. So the next plate. This is longan. Just to share this, I still have a lot throughout all my tree in the yard, the back, the side, the front yard. So, but because of the weather this year, is matures very slow, is dragging out. It looked like the rest won't be mature until December. So Kahalo, I would highly recommend if you're living in Central California, Central Coast, and Central Valley, and actually not Central Valley, Coast, and the Bay Area. I would recommend Kahalo and Shampoo, because kahalo, you have to be careful everything you plant, because if you plant things in different, the same type of fruit, different variety of longan. I have 3 variety in my yard. I have kahalo, that's the first one that mature, and then sure shampoo is kind of like so-called mid-season, and then ripen in the middle, and then BQ is the last one. So if you're in northern Central Coast and Northern California, I would not recommend growing BQ, because BQ is the last. It will drag out to December. And when you're going into December, November, December, you get rainy season. So it will dilute the flavor of your longan. So including lychee, so pay attention to when it's mature. So here's my key lime for my tree. Here's the bear's lime. And pomegranate for my tree, persimmon, all the persimmon. Oh, here's the chocolate persimmon. So you can see this is more ripe, and this one is not ripe. So the color, when I cut this open, the inside of chocolate persimmon tastes like the regular Hitachi or whatever you pronounce it. Tastes almost identical. It does not taste chocolate. The meat does look like brown. It doesn't look pretty like the typical persimmon is brown color, but it's very sweet. That's why I think that's why they call it chocolate persimmon. On the outside is orange, but the inside is muddy brown color. So I guess that's how I describe it. It doesn't look appetizing, but it's very sweet. So going to my avocado. This is a reed, and this is a premature reed that from my tree in the backyard, my big tree in the backyard. And this is a holiday. It dropped from the storm. On Friday, I thought I finished. The storm arrived on Friday, and the wind was crazy. It was like, oh my God. It snapped some of my avocado tree down to the bottom, or the post, the big round post that goes with the avocado tree. So thank God my helper was still, working. So he helped me, took a metal stick and stick it up, because even my little avocado tree was is about to break if I don't re-tie, strap it down really good. So several of my tree got snapped, but the post got snapped, and some of it I caught in time, but the reed tree in the backyard was swinging so bad, so severely, and I thought, okay, the storm could be worse, and if I don't do something about it, the tree will break, because the reed does not have alternate bearing. It was loaded all the way to the top of the tree. And so I decided to cut the top part of my largest reed tree in the back, cut it down, and not risking the tree would snap in half, and re-strap it down really good. So thank God I saved the tree. So just for your info, downtown you don't get a lot of wind like we do up here. We get exposed to all the weather. So that's why I say, when you're in town, you could grow a lot more stuff. Up here, we're exposed to the snow, the frost. We get frost every year, and all my trees survive. The most important thing is, the soil is the foundation of all your fruit tree, especially subtropical fruit tree. They like 50% sand. So if you are successful at growing stone fruit, and they produce crazy amount of fruit every year, that doesn't mean your avocado, you plant your tree, your avocado tree the same way like you planting stone fruit, your tree will eventually die. They don't, stone fruit, they could handle a lot of clay soil, but subtropical mangoes and avocado tree, they cannot handle clay soil, including blueberry and raspberry. They don't like clay soil, just for your info, and including lychee and longan. And citrus, that's another one. They don't like clay soil. They will stunt the grow, and then they will die slowly. So you have to mix it with 50% DG or sand. And I have already killed enough tree, I know. So I'm just sharing this with you. So if you want to grow avocado and you have clay soil, you have to mix with DG or sand, 50%, and add a lot of gypsum to prevent root rot. So, and to share this also, going back to the review, this is, I know a lot of people, a lot of Americans are not familiar with this fruit here, but it's so good. It smells so good and tastes so good. The fragrance, I have a whole large, boxes in my garage, and it's when I walk into the garage, it smells like I'm in Thailand or in Asia somewhere in a tropical climate. It smells so tropical. It's pineapple guava. Just for your info, and this is what it looked like. And pineapple guava tree, lots of Americans, they just don't really care, or they're not familiar with it. The fruit is totally edible. It's green, it's ripe green, but when it's totally ripe, you could feel slightly soft. And I cut one open for you, so this is what it looked like. So you could peel the skin off and eat the center part. It's so good. It's very tropic. And if the store do sell it, they're expensive. So just to share this with everyone, and all this fruit here is from my tree. This is just a small sample of what I grow here. So I would highly recommend, instead of growing, if you're redoing your landscape, instead of growing ornamental tree, grow fruit tree. It serves so many, you could eat it, you could freeze it, you could make smoothie, you could dry it, you could share it with friends and family. So many purpose, and you could put it into arrange it like a center table and make it look pretty instead of buying flower. So fruit, vegetable, herbs arrangement. So I'm just sharing this with everyone. And even avocado, you could make a whole center arrangement of avocado, pomegranate, persimmon, citrus, all kinds of lime, and it looks so pretty in your yard on top of it. So just to share this, any question, comment, write down below. I hope you like my video. I know it's kind of long, so give me thumbs up if you do. Thank you.